So some years ago, I wrote this book called Play Your A Game. And actually, Play Your A Game was a mantra that I was using when I first started speaking in the academic and education space. And play your A game simply means, hey, play your best game. Play your 4.0 game. Play your straight A's game. Play your best game. And in this video today, I want to talk about average. I want to talk about being average, and I want to give you 5 things to be able to identify if you are an average thinker and if you are moving through life as an average person. Yes, you should play your A game, and today I'm trying to demolish averageness. Hello, I'm Kantis Simmons, and welcome to the Kantis Simmons Show. This is my platform where I help students succeed in school and succeed in life, as well as helping those that love those students. And today, I want to talk about being average. Yeah, I want to talk about being average. Now, as you look around the world, as you look around the city, as you look around your school, there is a lot of averageness going on. And I believe that we all were created to do awesomeness. We were all created to be great, not just awesome. We were created to be exceptional, not just average. We were created to be overwhelmingly different and the best, right? The best at being ourselves. And I'll give you 5 things today that will help you identify if you're average, and also show you some things that you can do to change that way of thinking and propel yourself to the A level. All right, number one way to identify if you're average is by, check this out, following a simple routine, right? So routines, they should be a part of our day. But following the average routine, this is where you just go to work, you go to school, you complete your chores, and you engage in a few leisure activities. Average people do that. Yeah, average people go to work. Average people go to school. Average people, do chores, and average people do leisure activities. But I want to ask you, when is the last time you've done something out of the norm, outside of your routine? Have you even thought about, rather than going to work, going to school today, I'm going to do an internship. I'm going to go to a cooking class this weekend. I'm going to take some time to do something outside of my normal routine that most people won't do. Yeah. So number 1, following a routine. Number 2 way to identify if you are average, hey, you're focused on meeting your basic needs. Now, what are you saying, Kantis? Like basic needs for living. Needs like food, needs like water, needs like shelter, needs like clothing. You just want to get your basic needs met. That's what average people do. Non-average people, people who are exceptional, people are thinking on another level. They're not only thinking about their needs, but they're now also thinking about being a blessing and meeting the needs of other people. I believe that we are blessed to be a blessing. Yes, it's very important that I have my needs met, but it's also more important that I take the time to now be able to get other people's needs met, to now go be a blessing because I've been blessed so much. And I'm not just talking about financially. I'm not talking about with physical wealth. I'm talking about with everything, right? With wisdom, with time, with energy, with advice. Can you now not only meet your needs, but now you're living in this world as a distribution center, and you're now helping other people meet their needs. So that's the second way that you're living average, where you're just thinking about your own needs. Number 3, pursuing common goals. Yeah, pursuing common goals. People who live an average life may have similar goals, such as raising a family, such as buying a home, such as saving for retirement. Yeah, those are common goals. But what goals have you set or have you thought about that's outside of the family, outside of the home, outside of retirement? Yeah, have you thought about starting a new school? Have you thought about writing a book? Or maybe have you thought about running for a leadership role? Or maybe starting a business? Or maybe giving money to a community activity? Or maybe taking money to invest into your kids. Average people pursue common goals. But people who are non-average, guess what? They are pursuing goals that are big. So the fourth way to identify if you are average, you face challenges. Yeah, you face challenges. People who live average lives, guess what? They face challenges. They face setbacks like everyone else. It could be personal, it could be financial, it could be health setbacks. Like you face the challenge. That's what average people do. But I want to encourage you is to overcome the challenge and overcome the challenge forever. You know, average people get sick. Okay. But now non-average people say, hey, what can I do in my physical body? What can I eat that's going to help me stay healthy? Yeah, we've all faced challenges with financial tightness. But should you be financially tight all of your life? Every generation, grandmama them, mama them, your kids facing challenges. I'm encouraging you now to overcome the challenges. You face them, you overcome them, you demolish them. Now, not to let those challenges and setbacks affect your lineage. You know, sometimes we deal with family curses. Let's get rid of the family curse. Let's get rid of it. Let's demolish it so it doesn't affect those in our future. Number 5, to identify if you're average, seeking happiness and fulfillment. Yeah, people who live an average life often strive to find happiness and fulfillment through personal relationships, hobby, or work. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm fulfilled. That's what average people do. But when have you now helped somebody else find their happiness? When have you taken the time to help somebody else find their fulfillment? When was the last time you saw somebody in desperate need? I talked to a young man today, was going through some hard times and some challenges, but we carved out some time to help him find his new happiness and talk through those things. Yeah, average people, it's all about their happiness, all about their fulfillment. But when have you taken the time to really consider helping somebody else be fulfilled, helping somebody else be happy? I want to demolish the averageness in your life. You were not created to be average. You were created to be a king. You were created to be a queen. You were created to be awesome. You were created to be great. You know, my good buddy Jonathan Sprinkle used to always say, you were born an original, so don't live life like a copy. Yeah, you were born an original. And because you were born an original, why live your life like every other average student in your class? Why go through life as an average adult? Why have an average relationship? I want to really encourage you and inspire you to get rid of average and begin to play your A game in every facet of life.